have some words that I need to speak. These words I am about to share will instantly create abundance from within. I'm going to tell you how it is, and the reason is no one else will say this. Well, not this way. Others avoid sharing the truth, and the reason is greed. I am here with you. This is your time. Together we will become great. This is my intention. Step on through to this dimension. I am Paul Santisi, and it is my obsession to encourage, empower, and love those of you who have dreams and desires in life. Even if you don't know the way, I want you to know that it's okay. The truth is that it's simple and fun, as you will see. Everything you hear and see will begin to zing. The way you look out, the way you perceive, will begin generating feelings of bliss that will set you free.
Let it go, gotta let it go. Keep living your life, 'cause it's your time. Your time, your time, your time. Let it go, you gotta let it go. Keep living your life, 'cause it's your time. Your time, your time, your time.
We all struggle at times in life. We all feel emotions that make us feel weak. We connect with some and not to others. The secret is that it's all good. Perfect is a better word. We need to experience contrast in emotion to clarify what we want and what we don't. This is how we create our own future. It's okay to feel. It's okay to relate. It's okay to embrace yourself and others. No need to impress anyone, just yourself. No matter what you choose to do or how you want to do it, as long as it feels good during the journey, this will automatically raise your vibration and the road to your dreams will magically appear. You'll begin to travel along this perfect road that you create. The magic in this moment is now and you are the gift. This is your time. Embrace yourself. And together, we got this.
Let it go, gotta let it go. Keep living your life, 'cause it's your time. Your time, your time, your time. Let it go, you gotta let it go. Keep living your life, 'cause it's your time. Your time, your time, your time.
My question to you is this. So what's next? Are you ready to shine bright? Are you ready to show the world how amazing you are? 3, 2, 1. Everything holding you back has just been released. You are responsible for what you have or what you don't. So point the finger at yourself and be thankful that you are alive in this moment and take charge of yourself. This is your time. This is the moment that you chose to create. You are in complete control. Now focus on your dreams. Create the life you desire by generating the feelings of already received. Let's together right now broadcast to the universe how amazing I know you are. Amplify yourself and emanate pure love. Feel from within. Smile, create, embrace yourself. You are free.
Let it go, gotta let it go. Keep living your life, 'cause it's your time. Your time, your time, your time. Let it go, you gotta let it go. Keep living your life, 'cause it's your time. Your time, your time, your time.
Yeah. They said because there's too little of you. And they're like, well, you can do it online, or you can do it in person class. But in person class, they go on asking you if they value the work, so I'm going to do that. And online math, you can help it too, so I had a 2-minute class.
Okay. I love that.
That's pretty cool.
Hey, D.
Most loaded question you could ask somebody in the last.
Oh, hold on. I gotta.
No matter how strong you are, it's been one of the toughest and most challenging times in most.
There we go. Tony Robbins has some good stuff to say too. Awesome. Yeah, that's Paul Santisi, and I don't know. I think it's great. It's his attempt to do a song and sort of a rap in the background. It's awesome. His meditations are great, and they're different because he's got this studio thing going with the stereo headphones, where his voice is going all over the place. So it's multi-dimensional. It's pretty cool to listen to it if you haven't. Awesome. So yeah, he's always got some good positive words. It's your time, you know, your time to be in control, your time to broadcast to the universe. And I really like his meditation on money, actually. A lot of people don't even think about money. That's why they don't make money. So if you've just got your mind on a money frequency, then you're tuned into that tuned frequency about attracting money and making money. You know, most people like push it away. Anyway, that's cool. So how's everybody doing? All right. Friday.
Happy Friday.
Friday, same as any other day.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Every day is the day. I was going to go over, this week. Yeah, let's go over how our week was. This week for me was, since I just been putting out connections, there's so much going on now. I'm getting messages all the time. I'm getting people contact me all the time. And it's a whole flurry of activity. It's almost a little bit overwhelming, actually.
I want to get to that point.
But here's the point. It's overwhelming, but really the whole idea is to turn this into a success. So now for me, it's taking that overwhelm and all that flurry of activity and start channeling it into something. You know, we want to reach as many people as we can, and we want to bring them on board with us. So that's, to me, that's the next steps. But so let me look at my spreadsheet here. Where is it? Yeah, I sent out 67 connections this week. So that's a total of 153 in 2 weeks. Yeah, and I didn't really, so now I think I'm going to try to make my shift a little bit into focusing more on follow-ups and actually, you know, talking to people rather than just chit chat, which is what these connections are. Pull up my thing. Okay. Yeah, so that's yeah, I find it has to be a little bit of a balance. I like the idea of constantly bringing in new people, but bringing in new people creates a whole flurry of work to do in connecting with people. But I'm liking that. I'm liking that it's not, you know, I can reach out to a lot of people and there'll only be a few people that respond, and that's fine. You know, you don't need everybody to respond. And what I found in the last few days is it was very easy to reach out to people that have already sent me friend requests on Facebook. I just have to accept them. There's a reach out right there. And if they sent me a friend request, I'm going to send them a message right away after I accept it. And the main reason is that they're in my messenger chat, right? If you just accept a friend request and they're just lost in outer space in the Facebook world, you can find them under new friends, I think, under that list. But still, if I send them a message, then they're automatically in my messenger feed. Then I know, and then I put them on my follow-up list. So then I know I need to follow up with them. So, and I'm finding the connections. Not only the people that sent me requests, but there's always this friends you may know on Facebook.
Yeah.
A lot of connections, but wow, you can go through 25 people in 5 minutes. And like I said, just making connections. I've always wondered how people get 5,000 friends on their friends list, but that's how. I mean, just sending out friend requests to a bunch of people, because to get 5,000, that's a lot. How many do you have to do a day to get to 5,000? That's a lot. So and not that, and I think making the shift that I'm using Facebook for business now. It's no longer just well, it's both, I think, but it's harder. It's harder to keep track of your actual friends, because then everybody shows up in your newsfeed. So that's where I'm at with everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta decide if I'm gonna do that or not. I don't don't take in every friend request from my personal page
Yeah.
just because it's personal. But if I'm gonna make it a business page, then I've just got to go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I was gonna test out. I have a business page. Maybe it's possible to work just on that, sending out. Is
Well,
that possible?
as I have followed Laurel Portier, she's the Facebook ads strategist. And I've been on and off in her group and too many other things going on. But you should start on your business page, make your posts, and boost them to get people to see it, but then also share that onto your personal page. Just share it over there. So people will see it there. You hopefully make friends, but it's boosted, so then people are going to your business page.
Right.
So you start your post on your business page, and then every time share it. But of course, there are certain posts. She's got a 4-to-1. I forgot what she calls it, but 4 different posts. 3 times a day? But you gotta have your lifestyle posts, your funny posts, your do that, but do it from your business page or fan page,
Right.
and then place it on your personal timeline every time you do it, and put in a couple dollars to boost those each time for your business page, so people continue to see you.
Right.
Which I did run some boosted posts. All of last week, I had 4 different posts going. I got some link clicks. I ran them a couple different ways. One to learn more, go to the website, others with nothing on it. So I picked up a couple followers on my business page. I had a few link clicks. Nobody went through, nobody contacted me. So right now I'm also working on a different landing page. Try to do some type of giveaway to collect an email rather than just sending them directly to a video. And I'm also working on, like I think I said yesterday, narrowing down the niche and going after senior motorcyclists, period.
Yeah.
If you guys want to take a look at it, I'll show you and you give me feedback on it.
Okay.
It's set up the same way as the old page, just a different video. Where am I at? Oh,
yeah.
I just put this on this fan page this morning. All baby boomer motorcyclists must see what every baby boomer motorcyclist wants, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Load up. And this is a very short video with just go below and watch the other videos.
Hey, I'm glad you could make it. You must be a senior motorcyclist just like me. I don't know how I got here, but it happened. Yesterday I was 20, today I'm 64, along with all the aches and pains that come along with it. I know what it's like. You get up, you feel decent, you want to get on that bike and ride, but then you realize, oh, it's so hard to lift that leg. Oh, my hands ache. I don't really have the energy. I didn't sleep well last night. It all comes with age. But we can get past that. You know what? The one thing that every senior motorcyclist wants? They want to be younger. And you can be. Go below, watch these videos I have, and see what I've done to change my life. All I do is put one of these on each wrist every day before I ride. My hands are loose, the joints don't pop, I feel great, I can twist that throttle. I also put on one of these that you can probably see right there. It's a stem cell patch. Stem cells, the building block of your body. At 60, your body's not making stem cells any longer. You're not getting any younger, but with these patches, It reactivates and regenerates the stem cells in your body so that you can actually reverse your age and feel like the young biker that you used to be. Go below, watch those videos. Get your 90-day money-back guarantee supply and try them out. You won't be disappointed. Take my word for it.
Yeah, awesome. I love it.
Hey, I'm glad you could make it.
Turn that off.
Awesome. And then you put all the, yeah, congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just the same page we had before. I may change up the colors on it.
Yeah, yeah, that's great because that's targeted. So if you're targeting motorcycle riders, then they'll you know they're gonna get
Well,
that.
I've got the other video where I'm wearing a dress shirt. You know, it's more corporate looking, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm past the point, or I don't always watch everybody sitting around in a t-shirt like Mark. I mean, sure, if you've got a bazillion dollars you don't care, you probably get away with it. But I don't want somebody telling me, hey, you can dress like this every day and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I'd rather see somebody a little more dressed up. Somebody that I would trust a little bit more, I guess. But then I decided, you know what, to really niche down. I mean, I love motorcycles. That's what I do. I ride. And there are plenty of people that are financially better off than I am that ride constantly.
Right. That's true. If you can afford a motorcycle, you've got some money.
Yeah, some of these people who have, $100,000 motorcycles, what's $100 a month to them? And if they see the big picture, you never know who you're going to pick up. So anyway, I'm just trying to niche down, go to a targeted audience. And we'll see how it works out. I've got a short, like a 17-second clip out of that video that I'm going to run and boost that and see if people drop in.
That's cool.
We'll see how it goes. I'll start that today.
I love it. And then you can just specifically target. You don't have to worry about anybody else. Yeah.
And then I was debating, I've got I'm wearing my leather. It's got the big Trump, Riders for Trump on it.
Oh, it does?
I mean, should I or shouldn't I? But those are people I want to work with. I don't want to work with people that aren't not like-minded to me anyway.
Yeah. I didn't even notice. So yeah, and I like it. I like it because people could connect.
Some people would notice and they'd go, click, out of here.
Right, that's true, but whatever. Like if you were wearing a suit in that video, it just wouldn't work the same,
Right, and that's what I was doing with the other video. I'm talking about bikes, kind of, sending it to people that are more like me, but yet are dressed in a dress shirt. Just didn't look right.
Yeah.
So I can do both. So I bought another domain name. I'll just run this to Baby Boomer Biker, Baby Boomer Motorcyclist.
Yeah.
See how it works out.
And then what's going to be great about that, then you can start talking about motorcycles and you can start talking about tips about motorcycles or suggestions.
Well, I'm building another section on my website that's nothing but motorcycles and little videos and, clips of me and whatever.
And rides and suggestions or whatever, whatever you would talk about.
More of that lifestyle. So many people look at bikers and I think, oh yeah, I'm gonna just hang around drinking beer all the time. But there are, but they come from all different professions, lawyers, doctors, everybody that has actually a lot of money. So you never know who you're gonna run across.
Yeah, it's gonna be there. Okay, cool.
Then I just had a an old, I hate this, well, we're on a Zoom, an ex-girlfriend from years ago looked me up on Facebook and then saw the video about the patches. She just wrote to me this morning and said, well, how much are those? I said, whoa. Let's get on a call and let me explain this to you. I don't want you to just buy it. But, anyway.
Right, and that's true too. You'll get other people asking you questions about that don't ride motorcycles. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think, and the main beauty of all that is, I think people that, people can relate to you because you've got something in common. Like if you were, like Dee, if you were a mom with 8 kids, then you've got that in common with other people that have kids, And,
exactly.
And then, so you've already got that bond. You haven't even met yet.
And for so long, when I got into this, I, like so many people do, I'm not going to say I spam links, but you're going out to like everybody. And when you try to get everybody, you get nobody.
Mhm.
Not everybody's into health. Not everybody's into technology. Not, you got to find the right people. So that's why I'm going to try a little different approach, go specific. And being a baby boomer motorcyclist is pretty damn specific.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
And how many, when you talk about you and being a musician, how many
Yeah.
older musicians are out there where their hands are hurting, their
Oh,
fingers are hurting?
I thought of the same thing when you were talking about the motorcycle, and people have said that to me. I had a guy say that to me last week. He said he can't play guitar anymore because he's given it up. His fingers are too sore. Can't do it anymore. He's in his 80s, but that's awesome. There's a lot of people out there.
As a matter of fact, that just brought more ideas. I've got to shoot another video. I've got the whole thing written out, and I stood out here and I shot a video, did takes about 45 minutes. I went to download it. I was going to do some editing. It wasn't there. Apparently I didn't push record the whole time I was doing this, but I have all these notes of specific reasons why people would want this: swelling in their hands, achy lower back from riding motorcycles. And those are the things I want to start pointing out. So I'm going to reshoot this whole thing.
Yeah. And always come back down, to your story, story of what it's done for you. And then, once you've got other people that ride motorcycles telling their story, then you can start to tell their story too. Yeah. And then once you've got that story about the product working, then you can start talking about, well, I'm making money because I'm just sharing my story with everybody else. And that's all I'm doing. So you can do the same, just share your story with other people, and you're, you can make some money also. It's simple.
I'm also going to approach the admin of this group where I put that post in. That post has been up there 2 days now. It's got like 500 comments on it and almost 1,000 likes on it. So I'm just going through all these. I did 20 yesterday. I'm not trying to make friends with them. I'm just going straight to, hey, you want to take a look at this, period. I haven't gotten a response back from any of them I sent yesterday, but I want to go to the admin of this group who right on the about page says, I'm an older biker. I've got arthritis in my hands and I can't ride anything with a clutch anymore, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to reach directly to him. If I can get somebody like that, that's got over 20,000 people, active members in a group, that'd be night and day.
Yeah. Yep. That's good. And and I can already see the excitement. It's not work anymore when you're excited about doing videos.
Yep.
And connecting with people. Like I love connecting with musicians for that matter. It's great. We can connect and have something in common to talk about it. Okay, awesome. Anybody else want to share how their week went? Well, we got a little bit of time left. 8 minutes.
Well, I certainly go ahead, Ken.
I like to take a look at something here that's pretty amazing. I ran across a little idea that has helped me a great deal, and it's a situation here that if I share it with you, would you use it?
Yeah, for sure. You can just share your screen. I think
the whole idea of this is if I would you. Remember that?
Okay. Yeah.
That is way powerful.
Yeah.
If I would show you something, would you look at it? Is all I'm saying to these guys, and I'm getting a ton of folks interested.
Okay.
So they're not always buying, but they certainly are interested in it, and they're looking at it and commenting on it. Of course, I'm in LinkedIn now. I'm not in Facebook, but still,
yeah, you're using LinkedIn, and Dee's using Instagram, and that's cool.
That has really helped me a great deal.
So you're making you're just asking that question?
Yeah.
How did you word that?
Yeah.
What the advantage of that is that, we're always talking about value. How do you provide value to somebody? Because nobody cares whether you do anything or not, but as soon as you provide value with them, they're interested. And that's what you're doing. If I show you something will you be
Yeah.
interested? That if I would you is a huge difference because you're providing value first.
Right.
If I could show you how this would work, if I could show you how this reduced your pain, if I show you, you know, how you could sleep better, would you take a look at it?
Yeah.
Once we get to the videos, I think we could do something done. If nothing else, I tell them, hey, listen, if you're not interested in this, at least you know what's available. And they
Yeah.
say, I heard about this guy over here, maybe they'd be interested in something else
Yeah.
or
Right.
somebody else. So,
And then
that's always,
Yeah, you did your part of telling them, at least that you've done
Right.
what you need to do. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. And then, go ahead.
another part of this is that the whole idea of this is storytelling. Telling my story, how I got into this, I was on a call with Mark and he got me into this. Tell them what I do, and it makes a big difference because it doesn't tell you, they don't care what the story is as long as you're telling it because you create credibility with that, And the other part is I've noticed here that I've run across, Suzanne Summers has a lot of these videos out. And one of the things that I didn't catch the first time I saw it was that David Schultz has a contract with General Dynamics. General Dynamics is the contract.
We lost
They're
you.
doing.
Okay. Yeah, you're good now.
They're doing military contractors. And what they've done here is they're using our patches for naval submarine crews and U.S. Navy SEALs. That's pretty powerful. If you're talking to a vet, you're talking about something real powerful, and it gets rid of their drug use. They've got to stay up 72 hours. That's a big change. You got to do some serious drugs to keep awake that long. And if the patches reduce that, that's a big difference. So I'm using those kind of storytelling kind of situations to get people interested in it.
Yeah.
So
David Schmidt talks a lot about who he's working with and who's developing.
And we can share that all the time. We make these posts pretty short, but I haven't had anybody. The longer I make them, the better they are. Of course, on LinkedIn, you have a little more time. You have a little more to do than just a short post, and people are paying attention a little bit longer. But it's working for me pretty well.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I forget who it was from the convention that leads into his storytelling by going, "Let me tell you what happened to me."
Yeah, that's another one.
That one comment, and then somebody has to listen, right? They want to find out what you're going to say. It could be anything. Yeah. So let me tell you what happened.
Yeah, those are two big things to get going. I think we all need to do that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. We have a few minutes left. 3 minutes. Dee, do you want to share how your week went? Or
my week's been pretty good, but I wanted to say yesterday I heard somebody do that. They were saying, somebody asked a question and they're like, so how does this whole, thing work? And she said, well, before I show you how it works, let me tell you what happened to me. And I was like, hey, I know that. Like, I know that. That was a really great segue. So I wrote it down, but it was really cool because sometimes it is hard to slow down the conversation when they just want all the details. And some schools of thought are that if they aren't asking you how it works, then they really aren't interested. They're just, kind of throwing you the objections up in questions. So that just slows everything down. And then it can allow you the opportunity to say, okay, this is how it worked for me. And then they can more identify if it'll work for them because they can relate to this story. So when I heard that, I was like, hey, that's so great. And I think it's so cool that Ken brought that up again today. As far as my week goes, my week's been good. I've been hitting my penny numbers every day. So I'm up like 80 something for the contacts for the week so far. And then of course my day is just starting at 6:30 a.m. So I'll be hitting my numbers again today. I'm super excited. And so one thing that I realized too is that with the just hitting connections, that I need to make sure that I'm posting a little something either in my stories or on my walls about Life Wave, or some kind of a call to action to bring them to check out this site. But I don't want to do it like, you know, blah, my product kind of a thing. So I'm going to work on that, because as I'm making connections, people are definitely coming back and looking at my sites. I am getting like new interactions and new followers. And so I need to make sure that when they come back, they have something to see. And while I don't want to be like a big commercial constantly for the product, I do want to make sure that I am saying, hey, but check this out. And so I have to work on my call to action. That is my weak point, is the call to action. And I think that's part of what makes a connection a potential for a follow-up, is that you've got to have I need to have some kind of a call to action. So that is my focus going forward, but I've been doing really good, and I've even been tracking. So I know this is a winning year for me.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, now we're out of time. We didn't get to you tomorrow, but tomorrow if you're going to be, that's awesome. That was good. It's been a good week though.
Yep.
That's cool. At least we're things are happening.
And it's going fast. That's 2 weeks in already.
Yeah, I know. It goes
Out of
fast.
12.
90 days will be gone in no time. Yeah, for sure. So it's good to be focused on that. It's only for a short period, so that's cool. Okay, have an awesome day today.
Bye, Jan. Bye, Mark.
Bye, Jan. Bye, Mark.
See everybody else. Bye, LoveBoat Team.
Bye, team.
Okay.
Suzanne, see you later.
Yeah.